stage by the marshals. If there are any graduates who are not in the seat shown on the ticket they were given when they registered, could you please make yourselves known now to the ushers in the blue gowns? As your name is read out, you will make your way onto the stage. The traditional process of conferring a degree is to shake hands with the presiding officer. You will walk across the stage and shake hands with the Dean of Faculty, and then continue across the stage and shake hands with the Vice-Chancellor and turn to have your photograph taken. If for faith reasons you prefer not to shake hands, we would ask that you keep your hands at your sides. You will then walk down the steps, collect your certificate and commemorative folder, and return to a seat guided by our ushers. We do ask that graduates make us aware of any mobility issues they have prior to the ceremony. But if anyone thinks they will have difficulty negotiating the steps or walking across the stage, please let the ushers know now. Thank you for your attention during that demonstration. We will now start the formal proceedings. Just before the procession enters the auditorium, there are a few domestic arrangements that I would like to run through with you. Firstly, in the case of an emergency, and should an evacuation of the building be necessary, you are asked to leave in an orderly fashion by the nearest available exit. Ushers will guide you to the appropriate exit. Please do not re-enter the building until you are told it is safe to do so. Smoking is not permitted in the auditorium, and you are also asked to kindly turn off all mobile phones for the duration of the ceremony. Photography and the use of video cameras during the ceremony is allowed. All we would ask, however, is that when using cameras and video recorders, you remain in your place and please do not stand in the aisles. This is requested in order to comply with fire safety regulations. It is expected that the ceremony will last for approximately 60 to 90 minutes. At the close of the ceremony, you will be asked to stand whilst the procession leaves the auditorium. The graduates will follow the procession. Guests, please remain in your places during this time. Finally, as a courtesy to all those present, we would be most grateful if you could remain in your seats for the duration of the ceremony. Please do not leave the auditorium during the ceremony unless it is absolutely necessary. The finalists will be presented singly, and you can find the finalists' names in the centre of the graduation booklet. We hope that you all have a most enjoyable afternoon. Please stand for the ceremonial procession.
Good afternoon. Please be seated. Graduands, award winners, honoured guests, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Stuart Toe and I'm Pro-Chancellor of the University. And as Chair of this afternoon's proceedings, may I welcome you to this graduation ceremony for the conferment of awards for the University of Wolverhampton Business School. I would first like to welcome you, our distinguished class of 2017. It is to recognise your graduation that we are all here today to celebrate with you. Seated behind me are members of academic staff and invited guests of the school, and also guests of the wider university community. In particular, I would like to extend a warm welcome to the Mayor and Mayoress of Wolverhampton, Councillor Elias Matu and Mrs. Asha Matu. The ceremony will begin with the awarding of an honorary degree. We will then have the presentation of graduands. Each graduand will be called across the stage to be presented to the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Jeff Layer, and the Dean of Faculty, Michael Barden, with special mention being made of any prizes or academic distinctions. Please join us in awarding and applauding the award of the achievements of each student as they become graduates of the University of Wolverhampton. I hope that you all have a most enjoyable afternoon. I now call upon the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Jeff Layer, to address you.
Honoured guests, Pro-Chancellor, Mayor and Mayoress of Wolverhampton, ladies, gentlemen, graduands, welcome to this University of Wolverhampton graduation ceremony. The university hosts 30 graduation ceremonies every year, with something like 7,000 people graduating every time. All our ceremonies are a little bit different, but what is always consistent is the message that we try to portray. And that message comes from our graduands in front of us, because we are here to celebrate their success. We're here to celebrate their achievements. We're here to celebrate what they've done. And graduation is a time for reflection, looking back, thinking about what you've done. And it's about sharing that moment with those people who have supported you. And we're so delighted to see so many of the families and the friends that you have here today to join you in that celebration. But it isn't just your families and your friends that are here. The teachers and the lecturers who've supported you in your studies, the support staff who've worked hard with you, enabling you to maximise your achievement. They're here today to celebrate what they've managed to work with you and how they've helped you to achieve. So it is a time of celebration. It's a time of celebration from different aspects, and it's a time of celebration to mark a particular moment in your life. And you need to be proud. Proud of your hard work, proud of your dedication, proud of all the life experiences that you've gained along the way, and proud of your achievement. You get to a stage through graduation where you have a chance to reflect. And you've now come to that stage where we've equipped you with the skills and the knowledge for the next stage of your journey, whatever that might be. But one of the things that is really important in today's global economy and global society is that we've equipped you with the skills for lifelong learning. You will continue to need to learn, You will continue to want to learn. Everybody learns something new every day. And you have those particular skills of critical reflection, critical analysis, to be able to reflect on that and to think about that. Mahatma Gandhi, thinking about how people learn and what they need to do, and you need to remember his words. Live as if you were to die tomorrow. Learn as if you were to live forever. Now, you graduate today from a university with a long and illustrious heritage. Dating back to 1827, when our Victorian forefathers established the Wolverhampton Mechanics Institute. As we moved from an agrarian society to an industrialised society at the heart of the Industrial Revolution, in an area of a significant industrial conurbation, where people, for the first time ever in the world, worked in factories. We were set up and established to develop the workforce at that time so they could fulfill those particular duties and obligations, with a focus very much on productivity and economic growth. We have stayed loyal to that heritage. Yes, it's nearly 200 years ago, but today we've grown to a university of over 23,000 students, taught in different campuses in the UK and further afield, abroad. And some of you are here from one of our partners, Westford, today. And that growth has seen significant change in how we teach and how we learn, but the focus has been twofold, which are all based on our heritage. Our focus is one of a vocational higher education curriculum where we develop people for the next stage of their careers, for the world of work. And we're proud to say that 96% of our students are in employment within 6 months of graduation. That's a significant achievement, and one that is down and a testimony to your work, your commitment, and my colleagues behind me work in helping you get there. The other facet of our heritage, which we've protected, embedded, and celebrated, is as the University of Opportunity, we believe in educational opportunity for all. We believe everybody should be able to benefit from education and continue to be able to benefit from education, irrespective of walks of life and ability to pay. And we're proud to have one of the most diverse student bodies in the country, and we're proud of what you've achieved. And it's no great surprise with the nature of our diversity that we teach and educate more hearing impaired students than any other university in the country. So you graduate from a university with a particular focus and a particular heritage and a particular role. And that role is very much as an anchor for economic and social development in the region, and we play our part to the full. And the reason why we play that part to the full is that if you wish to develop a society, if you wish to develop an economy, then education is the clear strategy and clear way of doing that, which is why we link very carefully with economic strategies and social strategies. And you remember the words of Nelson Mandela. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Higher education has four main purposes. Firstly, to pursue individual academic excellence, which is what we celebrate with you today. Secondly, to push at the frontiers of knowledge, discovery, and invention. Thirdly, to develop the workforce for the future. And fourthly, to create and shape a civil and inclusive society, all of which the university plays its role to the full. Universities are the great success story of the British economy and social development. We have been around for many, many years, and we continue to be successful across the country. And we have a deserved world reputation for first-class higher education, premier higher education. And that is something that we as a society need to cherish and embed in what we do. You graduate today from the University of Wolverhampton Business School, and you've experienced a new building, Lord Suarez Paul building, and you've engaged in the activity and learning there. It's a state-of-the-art building which we've developed to focus on your learning, the teaching and the research that we engage in. It's a major statement of the university contributing to the development of the business world and business engagement. But you graduate from a school which is very much part of our heritage, and you see that in what it does. For example, it has just secured a new arrangement for the development of graduate level apprenticeships through management charter and management development with Serco, which will see many students studying part-time with the university whilst in the workplace. It is going back to the roots of what the university has always been for, which is about looking at how we develop the workforce for the future, because we're developing them in the workplace with that particular arrangement. And we are so convinced by the quality of the business school that for our own leadership development program, we have contracted with the business school to develop that for the university. We did hope for a rather cheaper rate, Dean, but he secured a good deal. Research is a key part of what the university does, and it's a key part of the business school. Investment has taken place in new professors to lead that research excellence and shape research teams. And success has taken place in a number of areas. For example, a €6.5 million contract to look at the management of deforestation within the Congo and the Cameroon forests, or the development of a multi-million-pound project in the Caribbean about management of change. All major success stories that put the university very clearly on the global map. And most importantly, for you, puts the reputation of the business school that you graduate from right at the forefront of the world stage. Our graduates are some of the leaders of the future. And you need to reflect on that, because whilst it brings great power, it also brings great responsibility. In the skills and the knowledge that you've developed within your curriculum, the learning that you've taken, you're able to think through the implications of the change that you may be looking for. And you need to use that responsibility wisely and sensibly for all of us. Now, we are a very ambitious university. We're investing £250 million in the development of our facilities, in enhancing our research, in developing our teaching, and providing further social space for our student body. That is all about seeking to make a difference. But our ambition is not just for the university. We have a greater ambition, and that's for you. You see, our curriculum, our courses and our support has led to embedding within you the desire of ambition. And we want you to aim as high as you can. And it's only by being ambitious that you actually start to make change in whatever way you seek to make that change. And you need to have goals that you strive for. We want you to be ambitious for the person you're sat next to. We want you to be ambitious for your families. We want you to be ambitious for your communities. We want you to be ambitious for wherever you work. By being ambitious for those and for yourself, you actually start to make the difference that you're looking for in life. If you achieve your ambition, then it probably means that you didn't set your goals high enough, and you need to reflect. And you need to because we want you to carry on making a difference. In the words of J.K. Rowling, when looking at some of the things that you might have done and you might not have got there, the world is full of wonderful things you haven't seen yet. Don't ever give up on the chance of seeing them. Instill your ambition into seeing those things that you haven't seen, those things you haven't done. You join our alumni, and we're delighted that you do. And our alumni, we have a particular message for, because we want you to do a number of things, which are all based about our future students. When you're in a position of influence and ability to do things, we want you to think back to the students who will be then in the business school and see if you can help them with the next rung on their ladder through providing internships, being a mentor, helping with work experience, but really just helping them significantly along their careers. We also want you to stay in touch with us. We want to know what's happening to you in your lives. We want to know about the next stage of your journey. So please do stay in touch with us. We are determined to stay in touch with you, and we know where you live. I've said on several times during this address that it is a time for thinking and reflection. You've done your assignments, you've done your assessments, you've done your exams, you've written your thesis, etc. You are wherever you are in terms of the next stage of your journey. But you have the ability to think and the opportunity to think about what you want to do, how you want to do it, and when you want to do it. So you have that time. And remember the words of Gandalf? All we have to decide is what to do with the time that is given to us. So use that time. Now, before I finish, I just wanted to pass on some comments from some colleagues as we were waiting to come in. They tell me, and I found it a bit surprising, they tell me that you are the quietest business school students that they've ever had. I leave you with that thought. But before I go, I leave you with a message, which is search for every opportunity open to you. Take every opportunity given to you. But most of all, Provide every opportunity you can for others. By doing that, you carry on the long tradition of the university you graduate from today. On behalf of the university, on behalf of all the staff behind me, and everybody in the families and friends upstairs, congratulations and well done.
I now call upon Jenny Jones to present John Phillips MBE for the conferment of an honorary degree of Doctor of Business Administration.
Vice-Chancellor, I am truly honoured to present Mr John Phillips MBE, upon whom the Board of Governors and the Academic Board wish to confer an honorary degree of Doctor of Business Administration from the University of Wolverhampton. Such a degree is conferred in recognition of an individual's outstanding contribution in their professional life, and one which is clearly and strongly in sympathy with the university's mission and ethos. John Phillips has made a significant contribution in his professional life, and it is appropriate that we recognise his achievements today as a successful businessman amongst our graduates who may have similar ambitions. John has had a variety of different jobs, starting at Thomson Holidays, where he became Head of Customer Services, later joining the Institute of Directors as the Regional Director for the West Midlands. This was the first Regional Director role within the Institute outside of London. This was a pilot role, but he soon established the need for these roles across the UK, and others followed. Whilst working there, he also started working with University College Birmingham, and he's now worked there for 18 years, providing placement opportunities for their students, arranging French connections, and acting as a guest speaker. Shortly after that, he became a founding parent governor at the old Swinsford Hospital School in Stourbridge, providing exemplary support to the set-up and development of the school, while supporting the head as a mentor, and then later joining us at the University of Wolverhampton. I have had the pleasure of working with John for 7 years on our business school student mentoring programme, which supports our final year students towards raising their self-awareness, developing their employability skills, and increasing their knowledge of the real world of work. It was John who approached the business school initially, and after there were ways that he and other institute members could help our students. He felt that there was much experience they could share, especially in relation to preparing students for employment opportunities in the West Midlands. He was right. He managed to spread the word to his colleagues too, and we soon had a team of 15 senior business people to act as mentors to our students. Due to John's dedication and hard work, our student mentoring scheme has become increasingly popular year on year. We started with 15 mentoring pairs and now have over 40 mentoring pairs per year, and to date the scheme has helped over 200 students. Our students have benefited immensely from their involvement in this scheme, with overwhelmingly positive feedback year on year about how their mentors have helped to build their confidence, given them real-world insights, provided them with practical application and interview support, with many crediting this scheme as giving them the edge they needed to get the job of their dreams. John's directors, as mentors, have benefited from participating in the scheme too, saying they've learnt more about young people and their wants and needs within the workplace, which in turn has informed their recruitment and training practices in respect of young people in the area. From the outset, John was keen to extend the support given to students beyond the one-to-one mentoring relationships, and so created additional group mentoring sessions per year where mentors would meet up with the students in small groups to provide extra help in relation to employability. He has coordinated his institute colleagues to give additional time to this, as well as their regular monthly mentoring sessions. He has also coordinated visits to colleagues' workplaces for the students to experience the real world of work and to get greater exposure to senior level employees. John receives extremely positive feedback from all the students that he has mentored. They always mention the quality of the support that he provides in terms of the time he dedicates to helping them, the networks that he shares, the business opportunity that he creates, and the genuine, unwavering interest that he shows them all. Alongside John's voluntary and business activities, John leads by example. He is enthusiastic and dedicated and encourages others to engage with him. He uses his significant business network to both get other business leaders to engage with their communities, but also to engage businesses to best effect in the education of young people of the region. For instance, John enjoys spreading the word about the power of mentoring young people, and as such has shared mentoring best practice with Worcester and Coventry University to help develop their own student mentoring programs. He is admired and liked by all those who know him, and his strong ethical and social responsibility ethos follows him in all that he does. More recently, he has retired from the Institute of Directors, but not really. When he was negotiating his retirement, he was keen to ensure our mentoring scheme grew from strength to strength, and so agreed to keep supporting us with this. So thankfully, he still drives our business school mentoring programme. Plus, he still works with Birmingham University too. He is also a volunteer, a trustee and a director at the Birmingham Sport and Physical Activity Partnership, with the aim of making sport available to all, not to mention his dedication to his wife, his kids, his grandchildren, and his lively sheep, which is his dog called Merlin. As Abe Lemons would say, the trouble with retirement is that you never get a day off. I don't think John has ever had a day off, and I'm pretty sure he wouldn't want one. In short, the longevity, intensity and variety of John's contributions are what distinguish him from others. Additionally, he seeks out those opportunities where his contribution and that of others can have the most effect. In other words, these are not individual acts of good, but a planned network of activity where he can bring greatest benefit to business, education and young people in the West Midlands. Therefore, Vice-Chancellor, in sharing our values and commitment to business, the West Midlands and young people, I present Mr. John Phillips MBE for the conferment of an honorary degree of Doctor of Business Administration from the University of Wolverhampton. Thank you.
Wow, thank you very much. I need to get my breath after all those lovely words from Jenny. I guess the first thing to say is I never thought anything like this would ever happen to me. But despite those very kind comments from Jenny, particularly with regard to the mentoring scheme, this couldn't have happened without the support, the encouragement I've received from this university, and in particularly from the members of the business community who came forward to help me. That said, it's been a massive privilege and a pleasure for me to lead the Institute of Directors Student Business Mentoring Scheme at this university for the last 6 years, and now with Jenny planning our 7th year, which of course will be the best ever. So yes, it's true, I've been interested in business partnerships for many years, probably since I first became a governor here locally in the Black Country at a school. And I approached several universities to try and talk through ideas and plans that I had for mentoring. And they were all very polite, and they agreed with me that a top priority was employability, that soft skills were important. But somehow I never really found the kind of two-way partnership, the enthusiasm that I really wanted to take the scheme forward, that I had a rough idea how it was going to work out in my head. But very fortunately for me, now about 8 years ago, I met with Professor Ian Oakes, and we got on very well, and he introduced me to two very special people. The first was Dr. Anthea Gregory, who then headed up the business school and is now Deputy Vice Chancellor. And the second person you've just seen, of course, the wonderful, the charismatic, always bouncing with energy, senior lecturer, Dr. Jenny Jones. And I add, she's much loved, really, by all of the members of the Institute of Directors. So, working together as a team, we created a support program for students studying business subjects with a focus on employability issues. As Jenny has alluded to, it's been great fun. Members of the Institute of Directors have been able to help students into work by boosting their self-confidence and giving them that all-important extra career push, and hopefully at a well-timed point in their studies. And as Jenny has said, other universities are now mirroring the good work that we have led the way with here at Wolverhampton. So, in conclusion, I'd like to thank the university for giving me this wonderful offer. I can't tell you how much it means to me. I'd like to congratulate all of you who've graduated today, and with you in mind, I'd just like to share very quickly just a few tips from our mentoring program. So, number one, in the long run, the most valuable thing any of us have is our personal integrity. Always do what you say you're going to do. Build your reputation. Be truthful. Treat your employees and customers well. If you do this, generally speaking, your goodwill will be repaid many, many times over during your career, and sometimes in ways that you would never have expected. Having spent 23 years with the Institute of Directors in the West Midlands, I've met and continue to meet a lot of successful directors and business leaders. And I've noticed that the one thing that they all have in common is a real passion and a genuine enthusiasm for what they do. See if you can identify that passion in others and try to mirror it in your own activities. Remember, it's not confined to big business. It exists in the smallest and most simple business ventures, which can sometimes be very profitable. Very importantly, and the Vice-Chancellor has mentioned this, you may have graduated today, but you must never, never stop learning. Always have some sort of a learning project in mind and carry this on even when you get to my age. Finally, you will face difficult times in your career path, but be true to yourself. Fight hard for the things you really believe in and never give up. Thank you very much.
I now call upon Sarah Williams, Principal Lecturer Student Experience, to present the award winners to the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Jeff Layer, and the Dean of Faculty, Michael Barden.
Vice-Chancellor, I present to you award winners from the Faculty of Social Sciences. Doctor of Philosophy, Determinants of Board Processes, Trust in the Boardroom, Michael Ayodele Ogunzini. Master of Science, International Business Management. Mohammed Nakidian bin Rosli. Destiny Jane Uchilio. Diploma in Management Studies, Patricia Althea Hunt. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Business and Accounting, Tawadad Ali Khalaf Al-Mawali. With First Class Honours, Jade Katie Cross. Ashley Hugh. Bachelor of Science with Honours, Business and Finance, Hannah Barrow. Nick Jean Yi Chok. Aggie Chaw. Akmal Mahmood. Sarah Nabelsi. Reshma Shaji. Bachelor of Science, Business and Finance, Jibba Jawo. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Business and Human Resource Management, Iram Ahmed. Danny Mark Aston. Anas Bukhari. Alex Robert Duxbury. Danielle Freeman. Daniel Galloway. Hugo Hickson. Afjal Hussain. Sarah Jabeen. With first class honours and winner of the McCandless Memorial Prize, Kelly Hill. Kasim Mahmood. Chinai Mackenzie. Modupe Olubukola Ohim. With first class honours, Charlotte Peters. Mohammed Usman Umair. Damien Wild. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Business and Marketing Management, Qasim Ahmed. Zakaria Ahmed. With first class honours, Kimberly Grace Forshaw. With first class honours, Harpreet Kaur Gill. With first class honours, Stuart Edward Glover. Shanika Henry. Humayun Hussain. Winner of Wolverhampton Business School Dissertation Prize, Business and Marketing Management, Ramandeep Jandu. With first class honours, Jack Maddox. Mariah Nawaz. Mohammed Omar. With first class honours, Lee Jack Parrish. Mohammed Rashad. Sharan Rashad. Mohammed Shazad Sawar. Rubani Shahid. With first class honours, Kyron Sidhu. Karanjit Singh. With first class honours, Rajinder Samal. Bachelor of Arts, Business and Marketing Management, Jessica Matu. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Business Management (Economics), Alaya Hussain. Jeremy King. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Business Management (Economics), having satisfactorily completed a sandwich placement, Akmal Yunus. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Business Management (Enterprise), Chinedu Bernard Amadi. With first class honours, Natalie Brown. With first class honours, Tanae Davis. Michalis Hagistophocleus. Smaragda Yanau. Leonard Setoti Kaure. With first class honours, Roxana Sujawal. With first class honours, Rebecca Walters. Nareda Wilson. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Business Management brackets Finance. Winner of the Louis Balam Memorial Prize, Hamza Afridi. Jake Cooper. With first class honours, Tazim Fatima. With first class honours, Ramandeep Kaur. Ravandeep Katkar. Taylor Jade Mellings. Patience Matifa. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Business Management brackets Human Resources. With first class honours, Harjat Kular. Desiree Tanaka Maputsi. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Business Management brackets Marketing. Yusuf Zawad Ahmed. Philip Lodge. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Business Management. With first class honours, Aisha Ahmed. Aksa Akbar. Ryan Hamad M. Alamiani. Bushra Talal O Alabi. Afreen Ali. Mohammed Altaf. With first class honours, Natasha Kumari Banga. Xianbao Bao. George Hernandez Bakian. With first class honours, Rajwinder Bauer. With first class honours, David Burton. Colette Coley. Joseph Dempsey. Jasmine Damrate. Oliver Doxey. Ben Alexander Dwight. Seiseo Elegbede. With first class honours, Ryan Ellis. Wendy Naomi Gorman. Thomas Habgood. Katie Hunter. Imran Hussain. Osman Kanyari. Shinkan Kala. Suleiman Khan. Samuel David Charles Knight. Dominica Lack. Zoe Paris Mallinson. Sarah Mikulik. With first class honours, Rebecca Nguyen. Nuranati Rajida Binti Nur Khalid. Samantha Joanne Oliver. With first class honours, Anil Pawar. Chelsea Pears. Case Sagir. Mohammed Salim. Indapal Samra. Davinder Singh Sander. With first class honours, Bridie Scott. Atinsapal Singh. Sinkabil Mumba. Tian Zeki. Lucy Jane Tompkins. Margaret Twum. Jansa Udin. Tong Zhao. Famina Yasmin. Callister Rose Zambasa. Yuan Yuan Zhang. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Business Management including Foundation Year, Elias Rodney Chitiyo. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Business Management, having satisfactorily completed a sandwich placement, Sujeth Abraham. With first class honours, Ravinder Sidhu. With first class honours, Logan Walker. Bachelor of Arts, Business Management, Salim Akram. Saida Amna Mansour. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Business Management, Samantha Mignot. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Business Management, Ayantoyin Olaore. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Business Management brackets Marketing, Nazneen Javeen. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Business and Marketing Management, Muhammad Ali. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Business and Marketing Management, Hira Ashad. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Business and Marketing Management, Obina Benjamin Nwachukwu Ogbe. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Business and Human Resource Management, Antonia Grant Shaw. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Business and Human Resource Management, Abdul Arosh. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Business Management bracket Finance, Martin Myrie. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Business Management, Shalina Berg. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Business and Human Resource Management, Kulsuma Rashid. Bachelor of Arts, Business Management, Bolutife Emmanuel Biziriou. Master of Arts, Management with Merit, Khalid Hindi M. Aldasari. Master of Science, International Business Management, Mohammed Abdulaziz M. Al-Musharraf. Vice-Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of finalists from the Faculty of Social Sciences.
I would now like to invite all of those who have just graduated to show their appreciation to everyone who has, in one way or another, contributed to their success. So graduates, please stand and turn and offer your applause to the people behind you here who have supported you throughout your time at the university. Can you then turn back, please, and congratulate the staff behind me who have supported you. Please be seated. I should now like to call upon I.K. Mirembe, Diversity Officer of the Students' Union.
Good afternoon, Vice-Chancellor, honoured guests, families, friends, most important people. Good afternoon to graduates here today. My name is I.K. Mirembe. I'm your Diversity Officer for the year, elected by you guys obviously before you left. I'm going to be leaving. Today, I get a speech to write, and I have to tell you guys what the students' representative thinks. But actually, I'm going to tell you a story about a guy in the stage today, the first time I met him. Because I'm a student, I graduated this week. His name is Bolu. So, it's been a great journey, me and him. First time I met him in Asda. I was like, what's your name? He's like, Slits. I was like, what? What do you mean slits? Then he gets a haircut and he puts the slits in his eyebrows. And he pointed at his eyebrows and like, are you serious? He's like, slits. I was like, okay. Ever since then, I've known him. And I'm so... you don't understand how happy I am that he's actually graduating today. It's been a long journey. And for every one of you here, it's been a long journey. And that journey was made possible because of the support you had from both your families, friends, and also your lecturers. Every day you wake up, it's a new challenge. You have to push through. Itself, standing on its stage, was a challenge for me. But I'm standing here today telling you guys how privileged I am to be speaking to you guys today. My advice to you today, set a clear goal, no matter how small it might be. Tick it off your list every time. Every little thing you do, tick it off your list. Because university, one of the things they say is opportunity and innovation. This is an opportunity I got and I grabbed it. As you're going out there, you're going to get different types of opportunities. You have to grab it. Stay humble and grab those opportunities. Because they come in different forms. And also build a community that everyone around you is going to be proud of. You're all business students. You all have great ideas. You all want to change the world. Your ambition is to be very, really high up. Reach for the sky. In the famous words of Sean Carter, we've got 99 problems, and graduating is not one of them. Thank you.
This marks the end of the ceremony. I hope you've all enjoyed this very special occasion and that it will be remembered as the high point of an altogether memorable day. Graduates, you are now members of our 100,000 strong global alumni community. The University of Wolverhampton would like to invite you, your family and friends to join us at our post-ceremony drinks reception in the Harrison Learning Centre and Beaker Paul building immediately after the ceremony. I hope you continue to enjoy your day, and I wish you all every success for the future. Wherever your destination is for celebration, please have a safe journey home. As you leave the theatre, please take care as the exit leads directly to a bus route. Please remain in your places until the procession and graduates have left the auditorium. I now declare this ceremony closed. Please stand.